In a quiet forest, far away from the noise of the world, lived a small bird who once knew how to fly. Every morning, the sky would open wide, painted in gold and blue, and the wind would whisper through the trees. But the bird stayed still. He sat on the same branch, watching others rise, while he remained behind. There was a time when he flew higher than the clouds, when his wings carried him freely through endless skies. He danced with the wind and chased the sun. Back then, he didn't think about fear, because fear didn't exist. But one day, everything changed. The sky grew dark, the wind turned wild, and a storm unlike any other took over the forest. Branches broke, rain fell like arrows, and the air became unforgiving. The bird tried to fly, but the storm was stronger, and in a moment, he lost control. He fell. When the storm passed, the forest became quiet again. But something inside him was no longer the same. His wings were fine. The sky was still there, but his courage was gone. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. The bird stopped trying. He told himself, "I can't do it anymore." So he stayed where it felt safe, watching others fly, while he remained hidden. One evening, as the sun began to set, a wise old owl noticed him. The owl had seen many storms, many falls, and many rises. He looked at the bird and gently said, "Fear will protect you, but it will also imprison you." The words echoed deep inside the bird's heart. For the first time, he questioned himself. Was it the storm that took his flight, or was it his fear? That night, he couldn't sleep. His heart whispered, "Try again." But his mind replied, "What if you fall?" Again and again. The battle continued. Hope against fear. The next morning, the sky was clear. The wind was gentle, and for the first time in a long while, the bird stood at the edge of his branch. His wings trembled, not because they were weak, but because he was afraid. For a moment, he almost stepped back, but then he remembered who he used to be, and without thinking any further, he jumped. At first, there was only falling. The ground rushed closer. Fear screamed inside him. But then, something changed. His wings moved. Once, twice, and suddenly, he wasn't falling anymore. He was flying. The wind returned, not as an enemy, but as a friend. The sky welcomed him back, and for the first time in so long, he felt alive. He flew higher and higher, above the trees, above the fear, above the doubt, and in that moment, he understood something powerful. Fear was never the thing that held him down. It was the belief that he couldn't rise. The sky had always been his. He just forgot how to believe. The truth is, you don't need to be fearless to fly. You just need to try again.